Alright, so today I'm swapping my winter tires over on 6 GM Milwaukee mid-torque. I'll go over how to change the rubbers over on the rims, and yeah, it's just changing tires. Okay, so step one, you want to take your valve stem out. Not the stem, this is the stem. That's the valve core. Take your valve core, use your tool, stick it in there, and grab, spin it out, drain all the air. So the first step, you gotta break the bead. So you get your tire off. There's a bead breaker on the tire machine. There's a pedals over here. There's one, and I clamp down. You want to be cautious. Most of the time there is a tire sensor or a pressure sensor right by the valve stem. It's right at the valve stem or next to it. So you always break the bead away from the valve stem, and then hopefully there's no one in there and you don't break it. So you just put it in there, take it back a couple times, rotate the tire around, top it off, so there, it's all the way off, and you do the back side. And just like that. The backside doesn't always want to come off the easiest. And then we'll stick it in our clamp. Here we are set up on the machine. There's our pedal to operate. Our squeeze over there. This is our clamp control. And then this spins it around. And so here's the setup. And so this little horn is what's going to help us get it off. And so we want that set right down on it. Sorry, right down on it. And then about, I think it's half an inch or a third of an inch off of there. 3/4, something like that, 3/8. That's just a lot of numbers. About that far. Quarter inch. Right down on it, and then 1/4 inch in, so because it'll bind there when it's under tension, and then it'll stop your machine. Next step is lube it all up. Never too much lube, and I want to keep these winter tires for summer tires for next year. So the easier it slides, the better. And you take your bar right down in there. So grabbing on the tire in the little notch there, up and over. If it's struggling, you want to push that side down so it slips into the rim. So there's a groove right through the hole, and that bead will slip down into it. And that gives you room to pull it up and over on this side. And once it's like that, you turn, and it'll pull your bead right off. Pop it up, and you push the bar again, and go down and grab your bottom bead. I don't know if you can see in there. Sometimes it's a little fiddly. Slip your bar in there, grab your bead. Sometimes you got to pick it up just a hair, and lift it up. There it is. Lift it up, and so you're grabbing on that horn. Got the bottom bead up and over, just like that. And then you spin it again, and take your tire off. And the sensors, you want to be cautious of those sensors because they are kind of expensive. Take your bar out, and time to do that one. Oh, quick read. On that side, always is hardest. The lower. Okay, so you grab your snow tire, your tire, whatever. I live in Alberta. You need snow tires for the winter. And you look on it and make sure it's not directional. This one is. The arrow's pointing forwards. So this, when you're looking down at the tire, this should be rolling forwards, just like a tractor tire. You have your tread pointing where you want to go, and then when it rolls around, it's pointing where you came from. On it, sometimes they have, like right there, it says right. It's on the right side. That arrow should be pointing forward. Throw it up there. Throw it up there. Throw it up there, and you want to lube both your beads up. So grab your little lube here on the inside. I like to get the whole bead nice and covered, and the other side too. That way it just slides nicer. And you take it, slide it on. Slide this stick on. Make sure it's all the way down. Yeah. Make sure it's all the way down. And then you want to catch your bead right on there. Slip this side around so it's there, and you hold. Put pressure there as you turn. Turn, and it'll pop right on. And then you grab the other side. Same process. It's going to catch there, and you hold there, so it slips right on. Just like that. Take this out. You want to clamp it from the inside going out, or else your bead's not going to seal. So you take your air, this machine, you push on that one, it puts air through there, and we have a nice little gauge to tell us how full we are. So put air in, put pressure on, and this bead takes right away. Most of it. It gets a little louder, the more pressure till it pops. There's that one. And now we watch our gauge. This tire we want at pressure. If you don't know, the best place to check is your driver door. Your driver door always has a sticker right here. And so that is front 35 psi. And so let's go make that happen. So right now, stop, we're at 40. I always go 10 pounds over what you should inflate them to, so that when I put my valve stem back in, the pressure that I lose while the air is leaking out, because I pull it out, there's no valve stem in there right now, or valve core in there. The air's going to come out, stick it in real quick. I tend to lose about 10 psi. This part requires quick fingers. You want to make sure you're already set up and in the groove there, and get yourself oriented. Not my best work, but it'll work. It'll do. Just like that. And you check your tire pressure. We're at 40. I'll let some out. And we're at 35 there. Oh, I'll take 40. It's also going to get colder, so the air will condense. It'll be about 35 as we're driving in the winter. So once you get your tire on, centered, tight, weight's all off of it, you on the inside, anything stuck, you take this little majigger and right in the inside corner of your rim, right like that. It'll do a thinky thing, say it's all good. And then you take an oversized pair of measuring devices and put it right on the same part on both sides of the rim, and it'll give you your rim size, which is 8 inches. So we take that and put it into our machine. 8 starts. She spins. That's supposed to be down theoretically, but we've rigged this one so it doesn't because it's really annoying. Tire stops. Gives me the weights. So 0.75 on this side, 2.5 on the other side. So we go grab our weight. So 0.75 and then 0.25 right there. So we have those. And the way this sucker works is you watch. So we're doing the 7.5. You watch those and it tells you as you spin the tire right there at the very tippy top from that shaft up, so right about there is where you put the weight on. So I will do that now. Look, so you get your tire spun, so it's alright. These little balancing hammers suck. I don't see my fingers and I don't hit hard enough to get these weights on. You put your weight on. Smack it on. Don't hit your fingers because it hurts. So once you get your weight on that side and that side, hit start again. Let it spin. Do its thing. And zeros. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. Take it off and do the next one. Okay, so once you get everything all mounted, balanced, and filled there, throw them on your truck. Always start your lug nuts with your fingers. That goes for any bolt. Because these are your fingers God gave you. You're going to go through hell trying to get that off and straighten it out. Those messed up threads. It's always easiest if your truck you're working on, especially good tires, is about chest height. You go till you hear the click. Right there. And then you do the rest. And so GM has these nice hubcaps with lug nuts on them. They're threaded, so you spin them on. Make sure your gun is on one, your one, and just go till it clicks the first time. Don't hammer them on. And you do the rest. There you go. That's the quick and dirty of how to throw winter tires on a truck. For your tires, put them on the back, the boss gets mad, and make sure your tools are all put away for your lunch kit, or you'll be hungry on Monday.